In the first class, I talked a little bit about solfege when we were talking about different languages. So in English, we talk about we give the notes letter names: C, D, E, F, G. If you're learning music in another language, or even in English but another part of the world, other than the United States and I think the UK, you might be learning do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do as the different words. I don't want to go into that too much. But we use solfege sometimes as a way to talk about scale degrees. So we just learned what scale degrees are, right? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. Sometimes we also use the words for solfege for scale degrees. I'm not going to do that a lot in this class, but I want you to know what they are so that if you encounter them, you know how to deal with them. So all that is scale degree 1 we call do, scale degree 2 we call re, scale degree 3 we call mi, scale degree 4 we call fa, scale degree 5 we call sol, scale degree 6 we call la, scale degree 7 we call ti, and then scale degree 8 or 1 we call do again. Let me show you how that might work. Let's jump down here. So let's play a familiar melody here. Or let's just input a familiar melody. Let's go. Oops. Okay, simplified version of Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. So let me show you the usefulness of scale degrees and solfege. So here we go. So we could outline this whole melody using scale degrees. If we were to do that, it would be 1, 1, 5, 5, 6, 6, 5, 4, 4, 3, 3, 2, 2, 1. Right? So that is a way we can keep track of the notes. Now we might also do the exact same thing in solfege. Do, do, sol, sol, la, la, sol, fa, fa, mi, mi, re, re, do. I am the world's worst singer, but the reason that we might do that is, believe it or not, it can help you learn how to sing these better by using those syllables. Because what happens is that, like do, do, sol, this relationship here, do to sol, or 1 to 5, or C to G, if you think do and sol, you can start to equate in your brain the sound of it going up a fifth and this interval. That's why we like solfege. Now, we use a system called movable do solfege. So this is a little bit of background on how solfege works. In the United States, we use a movable do solfege, which means do is always tonic. Now, let me explain that again. Whatever key we're in, whatever scale we're looking at, do is going to be the root of the scale. If this was down here, if we were in the key of B, then this I would call do, and this would be sol, right? Everything would adjust so that whatever the tonic is, which is, the scale that it's named after, I'm going to call do tonic, right? That's called movable do. I mean, do changes depending on what key we're in, basically. Now, many other parts of the world don't use a movable do. And they use a system called fixed do. And in fixed do, C is always do. It's always the pitch C no matter what key you're in. So this kind of depends on where you are and how you were trained and things like that. I'm a movable do person because that's how I learned it. So that's how I'm going to do it. But we're not going to talk about solfege a lot in this class. I wanted to point it out in this video so that you know what it is. I will be talking about scale degrees as they come up, just so that you know how to, just because we need scale degrees to talk about scales, and especially when it comes to building chords, we're going to need scale degrees. But that's what solfege is.